Guess who muted herself again? I'm gonna have to get used to this. But hi everybody, my name's Sin. Welcome in for good job always. Welcome in for day number 2, episode number 2 of Ladies Night. So welcome in. I'm excited for everybody to be here. We have some really cool people who are on today. I'm really excited to talk about them and have them both on. Mainly because when I first started Halo, one of these women was one of the very first women I ever talked to, like who got me kind of in like the women of Halo like community, right? So it's kind of cool to actually like sit down and have her on here. Her name is JENERIC. Yeah, first time I ever played 8s was actually with her in the Women of Halo Discord, which is something that they both do together, which is incredible, and we're also going to talk more about that today. And then I also have Veronickuh on. Her name is Haley. She's competed, she's organized tournaments, and she's done so many things that have been absolutely incredible for the women in the Halo community. So these are some two badass girls that I decided I was going to ask on, and we are going to talk about today. Today, I am trying something different, so I need everybody to bear with me. I have never tried this before, but I am trying to actually have my guests on screen with us. So again, remember, I am a console baby, and this is my first time ever owning a PC in my entire life, and I am really, really trying to give you guys the best experience possible, and it's just going to be a learning process, so stand by. Stand by. So we're going to see if we can pull them up here really quickly. Oh my gosh, if I can remember how to do it. What if I forgot? Oh, there they are! Yay! Okay, let me turn this one down, and let me turn this up. All right, how are you? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we're muted.
Oh, so sorry, I forgot I was supposed to like call to you directly. That's what I said too, and I didn't even do it. Can chat, can you hear JENERIC and Haley right now? I asked what they wanted to be called, and here I am switching back and forth between names. Perfect. So, something that I think is really, really interesting is JENERIC. You've been playing games for a really long time.
Yes.
Has it been mostly Halo, or have you played other first-person shooter games?
Mostly Halo. I've been playing Halo for, God, like 20 years or so. I started out playing different games at first. Like when I was younger, I used to play with my dad. He's the one that got me into gaming. We would play mostly like Nintendo games, so Mario, Yoshi, all those good things. But ever since I started playing Halo about 20 years ago, that's been my primary game.
Do you have a favorite Halo?
Ooh, Halo 5. I know that's gonna be
Oh,
like controversial.
oh. You know, I haven't
That was
actually
like
played Halo 5 yet. That's
it's
like still one I
so
have to
good.
do. I'm gonna scoot you guys over. That's still one that I have to do, but I have not played Halo 5 yet. Sunday said Jen played so much H5, so much. You're getting called out in chat
Yeah.
already for being an H5 lover. Do you see this? We
I
just asked one
know.
question, and they're like, "We know."
Like that's not surprising.
They're like, "We absolutely know." That's so funny. Veronickuh, how long have you been playing games for?
I also started when I was a kid, similar to Jen. I've been playing Halo for, hold on, how old am I?
I always do
Halo
that
for like
too.
15 years.
Forget how
I've been
old I
playing Halo
am.
for 15 years.
15 years. What is your
Yeah.
favorite Halo?
Halo 5.
Halo 5.
Let's go. I'm not alone.
Again. We have big fan of Jen and Haley. Absolutely. That's why they're on the show today, which is awesome. Thank you for that follow too.
Aw,
We
thank you.
appreciate it. Is it Marco? I just want to make sure I'm saying that right. I will say all of your names wrong. You guys will have to correct me. I will always say them wrong. It's very bad. And I'm from Michigan, so I talk very weird, and I probably will enunciate them wrong. So, Kolek. Oh, Mr. Kolek. Okay. See, it just took a second. Sorry. You literally just saw that hit on camera. That's so funny. Just took me a second. Well, thank you so much for stopping it and for the follow. That's so funny. So, you both have been playing games for like a pretty decent amount of time. Have you noticed, like, do you get treated differently in game because you're a woman, or like if people, first of all, by your gamer tag, so like do you think that if people know by your gamer tag that you're a woman that you're gonna get treated differently?
Yeah, 100%. I feel as though recently it hasn't been as bad as it was in previous years. But I get teabagged every game, pretty much. No matter what, I'll get teabagged. And I think we've all had some crazy things said to us. Um, I know there's shit talk, or
Oh man,
sorry,
no, you're
there's
good. Junkie with the raid right there. Thank you so
um,
much.
there's always like trash talk in gaming, but I don't think a lot of guys really realize the difference between the trash talk that's catered or directed at women as opposed to men. We will straight up get like threats,
Yeah.
and that's scary. But for me personally, it's been getting better. I feel like it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm not sure if Veronica feels the same way.
Yeah, for me, I would say like especially playing Halo, I definitely don't get it as much as I used to. But like when I was first playing Halo, especially in Halo 4, I'd have people who like they didn't even want me in the lobby. They didn't want me playing matchmaking. Oh, it's a girl. Didn't matter who it was.
So it was just because like it was like as immediately they saw you were a girl, they were just kind of like, no, I don't want to play with you. You're a girl. You don't know what you're doing. You're a
Yep.
girl type of vibes.
Yep. And if we were doing eights and there was two girls in the lobby, nope, couldn't be on the same team, and we were pitted against each other. Oh, you guys, whoever out BRs each other is the better girl. Like it was always just this like either girls were against each other or they just didn't want the girls around. It's definitely gotten better, and I feel like I have a lot more allies, especially in Halo. But I do notice like going like when I first ventured into Apex, random people, they'll treat you differently just because it's you're a girl. It doesn't matter. The game could just start. You haven't even performed yet,
Yeah.
and they're already judging you.
So
So it's
do
there.
you think it's gotten better or worse over your time with playing? Like, do you
I
see a difference, or like do any of you like do you see any sort of difference? Like, I know Jen, you said that you think it's gotten a little bit better, but like, what about you? Have you like from the past to now? Do you think that it's like escalated or it's kind of chilled out, or do you think like what are your views?
yeah, I definitely do think it's gotten better, but it might also depend on kind of like what audience or who you're playing with. For example, Halo, there are actually quite a lot of older people in this
Mm-hmm.
community. Now, I don't know about like Valorant or League, where I've seen a lot of like toxicity coming from the Valorant community. But if I think back to when I first got into Halo and when I hear about like the Halo 2 and Halo 3 days, or when I was playing like Modern Warfare and stuff like that, it's definitely gotten better since those days.
Do
Man, the
you?
Call of Duty lobbies were the worst.
Yeah,
It way better than
I
Modern
won't
Warfare 3. Oh my god.
I won't play Call of Duty honestly because I know that these kids will make me cry. So I will not play Call of Duty, and if I do play Call of Duty, I have all of like game chat and all of that turned off. But I do that leads me into my next one too. When you guys let's say if you're playing ranked and like you're ever solo queuing, do you ever do you guys do comms, or do you kind of don't really say too much cuz you're a little bit worried about it?
Jen?
I
She
recently,
had a smirk. Did you see that?
Well, okay. So
well,
we go ahead. You go first.
I used to never call out in game lobbies just because all the stuff that we would get, all the backlash, but
Mhm.
recently I've been in one of those moods where I'm like, you're gonna hear me. I'm gonna call out to you, and if you have an issue with it, just mute you.
Yeah.
So recently we have been trying to call out, and I've had more positive experiences calling out. I have not had too bad of experiences calling out, and if anybody does just say anything like out of pocket immediately, I just mute them, and it takes care of the problem right away.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you?
I haven't. So I'm with her. I am a notorious muter, but not necessarily because uh I think that like they're going to be judging me about being a woman. It's mostly because most people are just complaining. Doesn't matter who
Yeah.
you are, and I'm all about keeping my peace.
Yeah.
And having a good time. You have a loud, noisy fan in the background. I don't know. I'm muting you. You're
Yeah.
arguing with your baby mama in the
Eating
background.
in the mic, you know, blah, 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 blah,
I'm
like,
muting you. But I'm with her. Like if I want to win. We're having close games. Like I want to call out. I want to be competitive. But if you're being loud and obnoxious, mute. So there might have been. Who knows? There might have been people out there who said something about me, but I wouldn't know because I muted them.
That's honestly very respectable and tippable. I can feel that. Nyquil says, I hate the fan in the background.
Oh yeah, sounds like they're in a wind tunnel. You can't hear
oh,
anything
I'm
going
so
on
with
in the game.
Haley. Listen, this one says, oh, I'm so with Haley. I hear one breath in the mic, muted. Honestly,
We've had a couple of
I'm
games
a
like that
muter.
though.
Yeah, I'm a
We'll like
muter.
hear something weird and we'll go, okay, insta mute.
If I hear you eating in the mic, muted. Yeah, that's the worst. Actually, I believe it was yesterday. I was watching Boo Boo Doo Boo, and he was streaming with, I want to say it was Av. It might have been Diagram, but one of you guys were eating in the mic, and one of you guys sounded like you were licking your chops like so bad, dude.
That's
And
disgusting.
I just know that your controller is so greasy by how the noises that you made. So, like, I'm just asking if anybody, this is going to be a reminder. If anyone is listening to this right now, please wash your controller today. This is a reminder mostly for myself.
What's the opposite of ASMR?
I don't know, but it was ridiculous. Look, see, Womp in the chat, just throwing me under the bus there. Oh, that's hilarious. What about, do you think now when you play Halo and, like, let's say if you are queuing and you're making callouts and someone does say something that's like sexist or something to you, do you think now are there men that like stick up for you, like in the lobbies? Like, have you ever had anybody in a lobby where they've been like, hey, that's not cool, don't talk like that?
I have had friends do that before. They're like, dude, chill. But when it comes to just randoms in the lobby, not really, no.
Yeah.
Not that I can remember anybody sticking up for us.
Yeah, I think I have actually had randoms in the past, and like back, like I would say lately during my Halo Infinite days, I'm mostly playing with other girls, like Jen,
Yeah.
for example, where I'm usually just queuing up with my lady friends. But if someone were to say something, I know that any guy friend that I have would stick up for me. Um, but back in the day, yeah, people definitely used to do that.
I definitely think too that's something that I always try whenever, like, I spoke about this last episode and I'll bring it up again, is the reason why I have this show isn't to, I don't want to make men in the community feel targeted. I don't want you guys to feel like this isn't a men versus women thing or like a men ain't
No.
shit type of thing or anything like that, but I want to talk about it because I want other people to understand and other people to kind of see what is going on from another perspective, because there are some times where certain people won't experience certain things purely because, you know, they're not a woman or they're not like dealing with it in lobbies. So that's the main reason about why I like to talk about it more. You know, I do like to bring it up. I think that I just think that it's something that isn't really talked about enough. And just know that if you guys are ever in a lobby and, like, let's say someone does say something mean, and we said this last week too, if someone does say something mean and if you do stick up for us, like, that's something that we don't forget. And, like, you're automatically like, you're a bad bitch. Like, we love you. Like, if you do that, like, we will have your back. So it's really, really, you know, it's really fire when people do that. So I think that's something that's really, that should be said too. So I never want anybody to feel like this is like I hate men or like type of like rant or anything like that. I don't consider myself a feminist or anything. I just kind of want everybody to kind of understand that we're here and we exist. So
I would hope that us just sharing personal experiences, things that we legitimately go through all the time, would not be taken as an attack, but more of a learning experience. Like,
yeah,
this is what we legitimately go through.
yeah, it does. It definitely does happen. What about have you guys played any other titles, like, or is it just kind of been like Halo that you've been focusing on?
Okay. I was waiting for her to go. Halo has been mostly my main game for the last forever, especially the last like 10, 11 years. I did take a break from Halo within this last year, and I was playing a lot of Apex. But pretty much, I used to, like I said, I used to play Call of Duty more. But mostly since I got into Halo, it's mostly been Halo.
Nice. Same for you, Jen?
Mostly Halo.
Yeah.
Mostly Halo. I've done the Call of Duty. I enjoy Rocket League. But there's something about Halo that I just cannot escape. It's just in my blood, I guess. I can't get rid of it.
I feel that.
Disease.
It's okay. Yesterday I was so upset about how my ranked placements went. We have a group chat of people that I've been playing with. and I messaged the whole group chat at like 2:30 in the morning, so definitely sad girl hours. And I messaged him and I was like, I'm done. I'm retiring from Halo. And then this morning I loaded it in and I was like, yep. So Halo's fun. It definitely stresses me out sometimes. I can see how other people get stressed out sometimes too. But I definitely think that I think that it's growing a lot and I'm having a lot of fun. And I think a lot of my fun with Halo has kind of been because of both of you with the Women of Halo Discord. So let's talk about that.
I appreciate that.
When did this start? Like, when did you guys start this?
Well, actually, I want to throw another name out there who started the Discord. Who's not here, Lady Echidna. So I can't remember who all it started with, but her and I also talked together. At the beginning of Halo Infinite, we decided that because we had the ladies scene growing out through Halo 5, and with Infinite coming out, we wanted to draw the attention from other games. You know, girls coming from COD and Gears and stuff like that, and we wanted to create a welcoming space. And that's when the Discord came out, right at the beginning of Halo Infinite. And we wanted it to be a place where for girls to meet girls, girls to play Halo together, do eights. We post about tournaments, and more than that too. Like if you have personal experiences you want to share, you just want to talk, you want a safe, welcoming space. That's what we wanted it there for.
How long? So how long has it been around? Like in total, probably year wise. Do you think?
So when Infinite came out, so since 2021.
I was
fall,
gonna
so
say
we're
that's
working
like
on 3 years.
2021.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Working on 3 years.
How many members are in there roughly?
Like over 400, 430, 440.
That's so awesome.
I think we've hit almost 480 at this
That's
point.
awesome.
We just had
I think
a
that's
lot of new people
incredible.
join.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. And then how often do you think I know eights have been running in there a lot more lately, I feel like. Especially on like the weekends, it's usually like a Sunday night type of thing. There's a lot of ladies in there that are running some eights. I think that's really cool too. And your Discord, it's not just a Discord that's say for super competitive people, right? It's for everybody.
Right. It's everyone.
So that's something that I think is like really important to emphasize is you don't have to really, when I first joined the Discord, I was a bronze player. I didn't even know how to shoot my gun when I first like joined and stuff like that. So like anybody can really join this Discord and meet new people, and well, not anyone, women and people who identify as women, sorry boys, but you guys can join this Discord and meet some awesome people who all are growing together and kind of out there kicking ass being Spartans, which I think is like really incredible. How
That's one of the goals, right?
Yeah.
For the Women of Halo Discord, it could be really intimidating to try and jump into the competitive scene, especially when we're not received very well all the time.
Yeah.
And if you're not like top tier, you're going to be overlooked or you're going to be treated disrespectfully. Um, if we are able to introduce other ladies to Halo in the Discord and give them a spot where they can comfortably learn how to play without feeling that judgment and feeling like they have to perform at a certain level in order to play, then that's the whole goal, just to give us all a spot where we can improve.
Yeah, and I definitely think that is somewhere too where I've met some really cool people from there and I've felt comfortable in there. So I hope that other people, like take this advice, join the Discord. We can I don't know if I have it set up where everyone can send links, but I can post the link in the chat too, so that way everybody who is watching, if you are trying to join and meet some other ladies who are out there playing and stuff like that, you can play. Yes, Halo is absolutely for everyone. I love that you said that, because that is another reminder that we should say that Halo is for everyone.
We are careful with the Discord link. We don't just mass send it out because
Okay.
it's hard to filter through
Yeah.
who is a lady and who isn't. So typically we'll have people reach out to us personally or reach out to any lady that you may know, and we can get you the link.
So what would be the best way for somebody to contact you if they wanted to join the Discord?
Twitter probably.
Okay. And
or Discord itself.
Okay, and there is a command in chat for everybody that's in here. I believe it's guests. John made it for me, so shout out to Game Crazy John, and that should have all of their socials on there. There should be their Twitch and their Twitter channels. Shout out to Sar. There goes my duo, who I absolutely love and adore, which is awesome too. I would love to have Sar actually come through and like play with both of you one day too. That would be incredible.
Oh, I
Of
love her.
course.
Yeah, I would love to do that one day. That would be so much fun. She said, "Ladies." But yeah, so if you are watching and you want to join this Discord, there is their Twitter links and stuff like that. You could probably just add them on there. I'm not sure if their DMs are open. I'm not going to ask them to open their DMs just because mine are off for a reason. So I'm not going to ask them to open them. Just at them, and say, "Hey, I'm interested in the Discord," and we'll like see what we can do about getting you in there, which is cool. So let's talk about esports and the competitive space. You're both pretty familiar with it, right?
Yep.
We could say I was gonna say we can say that you're pretty comfortable with it.
Hmm.
Veronica, you throw tournaments a lot.
Not recently, but throughout the years, I've hosted a lot, specifically ladies tournaments. I hosted the first ever. Well, not the first. I can't speak for prior to Halo 4.
Okay.
To any ladies that existed around then, because there was a ladies scene back then, maybe smaller, so they're owed their respect. I hosted the first women's tournament in Halo 5. Actually, it was generic. Your first tournament, wasn't it, that you ever competed in?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
honestly so awesome. Such a full circle moment to like talk about that right now. That's so cool.
Um, Actually, back during Halo 5, we actually had a ladies league. It was called a female pro league. I helped them with that. I've helped different tournaments. We had a successful ladies Halo 5 draft tournament with LVT in version 1 at the end of Halo 5. When Infinite came out, me and Lady Echidna hosted and casted it was about a 70 team ladies 2v2. It was the biggest ladies tournament we ever had. We had over 140 ladies. We had a 1,500 prize pool, mostly crowd-funded.
That's incredible.
And if I haven't helped host, I've helped tag, advertise, organize free agent list, group chats, eights, encourage people to play together.
And that's very time consuming. I don't think a lot of people really understand what all goes into actually like being a tournament organizer. I used to work with bands and DJs, and I used to do tours, and I used to book tours, and I try to compare it to all of the steps that I had in there. There was like 20 different things that I had to do before I could even announce the date. So like there's like, I don't think that people really know or like give you or other people who make tournaments like this happen kind of credit where it's due, because that's very time consuming and it's very hard to like, schedules are hard, right? Everybody only has the same 24 hours in a day. Like that's like the hardest thing is to like find a date that it works for everyone and stuff. So the fact that you're able to like plan it and have that big of an outcome where you said it was 140 ladies.
Yeah, 140 ladies.
Yeah, 140 ladies. Like that is just incredible to me. Like I think that is so good, and you should definitely be patting yourself on the back almost every single day for that, because that's incredible for the scene. And then Jen, you did stuff with the Lady Spartan series, right?
I participated. I didn't really help run any of that.
We won't. Yeah,
I've been helping more recently, but not with the Lady Spartan series.
That was the first series, like women's series that I ever did.
Oh, was it?
Cool.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever did it. I was a sub for someone she was a viewer who came in my live all the time, and she came in my live like that day and was like, "We need a fourth. Will you play?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I will." And I had no idea how crazy it was going to be. I got spawn trapped by Airborne Vanessa, and I will never forget. I like looked up, and every time I looked, I was just staring at the light of her sniper, dude. And it was just like the craziest. Like I didn't know what spawn trapping was back then, but it was very sweaty. And I was like, yo, I cannot. It was like, these girls are crazy. Like you guys, some of you ladies are like so incredibly cracked at Halo that it blows my mind when I think about you, because I don't understand how some of you aren't picked up by teams or taken more seriously.
I think we've all been spawn trapped by Airborne Vanessa.
Dude, her and for some reason I want to say it was Cranberry, was that they played together, but that was absolutely incredible. Like I was not expecting that at all, but that taught me a lot. I'll tell you what. Now I know where to not go on the pit to ever get spawn trapped ever again, and I avoid that corner at all costs. I was a victim of it last night. Yeah, she's another absolutely incredible player. But that was my first tournament was the Lady Spartan series. and then I just kind of started
Awesome.
playing like 8s and stuff with it with everybody. Are you guys planning any more tournaments? There's like
There are
anything
some things in the works. We do
Yes.
have
It's
some things
interesting.
coming up. There is one that was just announced by Hydra. There is a all ladies 4v4 draft. The draft is completely random, so we're not going to have any captains. You don't have to worry about getting picked by anybody. You don't have to worry about finding a
Getting picked
team.
last, because that's me. I always get picked last, but that's fine.
Yep. Don't have to worry about that. We're gonna do a picker wheel, and so everybody's name is gonna be on the wheel. We're gonna spin it and fill up the team. Like we'll do one person on one team, one person on the next team, and just keep going until we can fill the teams.
Yep.
So it's a really good opportunity to get some competitive experience and then meet people as well, because then you don't have that pressure to find a team, to you know even really practice, I guess.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
be fully randomized, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fun concept.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited for that too. It's going to give like you the opportunity to play with some like new people that you haven't played with before, which I think is really cool, because I do think that a lot of people kind of hold themselves back from playing with new people because they don't really know what the experience is going to be. So, and like certain people vibe certain ways when they play, and that's fine. Not going to hate on it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of quiet sometimes when I play, or I'm barking at you. You have to, it's a T that you either like or you don't like. That's totally fine. I get it. So I think that's a really cool way to meet people and kind of like meet new players and all of that stuff too. Is that going to be broadcasted anywhere?
I think so. I don't know the full details. I believe there's a broadcast plan with casters and stuff like that. I think from the Hydra Gaming channel.
Okay, cool.
Dragonic, I believe, is in the chat. He can probably correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
I love that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Is there any other tournaments that are coming up that you can share, or is everything secretive right now?
Nothing fully planned and announced, but we at Women of Halo are planning something, and I know Hydra plans to do more future ladies tourneys as well. Um, yeah, so there's definitely gonna be some things in the works. You just gotta everyone's just got to keep their eyes and ears open.
Yeah, I know Hydra's itching for a 2v2.
I am going to also go on here and I'm going to post the Women of Halo Twitter link in the chat as well, so everyone has that, so you can follow that and keep up to date with everything on there. Ultras, hello. But we're going to post that in the chat too. So if you're not following already, you can follow. This is where it's probably going to be a good place too, where you can keep up with like all of the events publicly. So like if there is like a women's tournament or something like that, you can do that. A March 2v2. Hey, let's talk. My birthday's in March. I would love to work something out. That would be phenomenal. All right. I do have this is for a question for Veronica.
Okay.
I got to know about this whole cheese thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Well,
a cheese specialist?
I was, so I don't do it anymore. Yeah, so at one point I had lived in Minnesota and I was working in a deli and a grocery store. The grocery store was called Lunds and Byerly's, which I think sounds like a law firm personally.
It does
but
sound
it's
like a law office.
Yeah. And at the time I was part of the union, so I was only getting like 20 hours a week, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna quit, And so they tried to find me a new position. The cheese specialist quit. They had like a specialty cheese case. I got the cheese position. I had a nice little white cheese coat, and I'd ordered all my own product. I got to cut, wrap it. I organized my case. Oh, I'll show you a picture of my cheese case later.
A cheese case.
Yeah, my case, yes, where it's all organized. I organized all my cheeses. I ordered the olives, the jams. I would help people I kind of like made some stuff up along the way, but I helped people pick out things for their dinners and pair things together. Holidays was a huge thing. Cheese sold crazy during like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I actually got to go to Wisconsin and make some cheese.
What?
Pretty cool things. Yeah.
That's honestly really cool.
Yeah, it was actually really fun. It was actually one of my favorite things that I've done.
I send out all of the guests like a form that basically is just like kind of questions for talking points, and that was one of our answers. I was a cheese specialist, and I was like, what does that mean? I was like, I really need to know, because I was like, okay, does a cheese specialist mean like you make cheese, or like do you like I've seen I saw this one. Sometimes I get into like YouTube holes, and I saw one about a cheese person, and they would like go inside of these rooms, and they would like take the temperature of the room and make sure the room was like the right temperature and everything. And I was like, I need to know if she is like Detective Cheese over here. Like, what is
No,
going
no, no.
on?
Yeah, so cheese specialist is basically no, I never got my full training, and you can actually go and get your CCPs, which is like your cheese provisional license.
A cheese
Um,
license?
I
so
didn't know
they
this
never,
existed.
yeah, they never gave me the full training, but basically, yeah, you learn all about like the different types of milk, like the different heating temperatures. You learn all about all the different kinds of cheeses, and you learn like what foods pair with them, what they're good with cooking. Like I said, I never got, unfortunately, got to go super far into it as I wanted to, but at that place, I was, I ordered my own cheese. Like I said, I organized my case, and I, tried to sell it to people.
If you wanted a cheese license, do you go to the state? Like, where do you go to?
I don't. I actually don't know. So back then we had I had a boss above me, like, and all the cheese specialists at all like the different stores. We would actually have meetings where we got to try new product and things
Oh
like that. We used to
wow.
have contests and stuff that we would do. So they would have been the ones to help me with it. Like I knew they had a study group, and it's very hard to get apparently. Like it's hard.
That's
It's
so
not an easy
cool
test.
though. That's honestly so cool. It's I don't know. You think about it and you don't really think about it that hard, but like that's someone's job, to like make sure the cheese is right. Thank you. I would love it if you picked me out cheese one day. Jen, you draw a lot, yeah, and you're going to school. You said
Yeah.
that you're going to school full time to get your master's degree.
Yep,
So
on
you
top of
have a
the
full-time
Women of
job
Halo stuff. What was that?
and a full-time job, right?
Yeah. So on top of trying to help with all the Women of Halo stuff, I do work full time for the state of California, and then I also am getting my master's degree. So time is very valuable, and I don't have a lot of it,
Yeah.
but I'm doing my best to help wherever I can and try and balance everything. But it's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming on to today and stuff because once you said that, I was like, wow, that's so much. And again, everybody only has the same 24 hours in a day, so I definitely do appreciate it. Time is your most valuable like asset, right? You can't get it back or anything. So I definitely appreciate you being here. Am I allowed to ask what you're going to school for?
Sure. I'm doing forensic psychology.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting. Did you watch
I think
Dexter a lot?
I didn't watch Dexter. I've heard I need to watch it though.
Everyone tells me that
Um,
too, but I haven't watched it yet. Figured
I've
I'd
I've
ask
heard I
you.
need to watch it. But I think everybody finds human behavior to be fascinating. And with the job I have now with the state, I can move up with pretty much any master's degree if I wanted to keep going up to a management level career. And I decided that I would go for something that I thought was interesting. So I
Yeah,
decided to do the forensic psychology.
that's so cool. How long or how far in are you to your
I
master's?
only have a year left.
Oh wow, are you excited?
I am very excited. I'm so done with school. I'm
I'm
so
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 done.
I'm so tired of going to school.
That's so awesome though. That's
Actually get some time back for myself.
yeah. Do are you like going to school during like the week or do you go during weekend? It's like I feel like when you're going for a master's, especially a master's for something like of that extent, I feel like you're never not at school or you're never not like dealing with school. Like I feel like you probably go to school, come home, do homework, but then you're probably still in the school mindset. Like you probably have other things that you're doing. I just feel like that's a lot. So props to you.
Thank you. Luckily, it is an online program, so it's not as demanding as going to an on-campus program, but it's still
School is
demanding in its
school.
own.
Yeah, school is school. Not a lot of people like last that long with school. So you should also get your flowers with that too. I think that's incredible. Education is like one of the best things that you can do for yourself, right? So that's really cool. And you draw and stuff, right?
Yeah, yep.
So is there like a specific type of drawing that you like the most?
Um, I like I'm kind of weird in my own way. I like doing like creepy art and
Love
horror
that.
art.
Okay.
Um, I'll have to show you some sometime.
Yeah, I would
But
love
I
to.
also did the Women of Halo logo, so I had made
Which I
that along
love.
with the mosaic. Thank you.
And the mosaic
So
was so cool.
anything,
I want listen, I want it. I'm gonna put it right here on my wall. I want it like on my wall, like right there, so everybody sees it.
I'm going to be able, I believe, to have our Women of Halo shop open pretty soon. I'm hoping
Oh,
for
that's just so
tomorrow,
exciting!
a tomorrow drop.
Tomorrow. So she said soon and then says tomorrow. Let me sit up. That's incredible.
So the mosaic's going to be available. We have designed some t-shirts, some hats, some sweatshirts. Man, we have so many
That's
cool
incredible.
designs.
Wait, so is this the first time that you've said that?
Yeah.
That it's gonna. Oh, you heard it here first. I'm clipping it. That's so incredible. The designs are so good. Oh wow, everyone's ready.
you.
Is there a link now that we're able to like post for people to see, or is it
Ooh.
hidden?
It's
okay.
hidden at the moment.
It's hidden. That's fine. So tomorrow, do you have a time tomorrow?
I haven't picked a time. I was just gonna like drop it on everybody. And be
I
like,
love
"Hey."
that. Surprise. Incredible. So
Pretty much.
tomorrow, and would this be announced on the Woman of Halo Twitter?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna post that
ma'am.
link one more time for everybody. Tomorrow, word from a bird is the merch store for Women of Halo might be opening. You heard it here first. XOXO, Gossip Girl. That's incredible. Merch.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. That's actually really cool. So how long do you think that Women of Halo has kind of been like a when did you first start thinking about making something like Women of Halo?
Like in terms of like the Discord or just like the idea as a whole.
The idea as a whole.
So, like for me, I started getting really involved with creating a space for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of started in Halo 2 Anniversary. I didn't get picked onto a all girls LAN team, and then so I'm like, instead of being discouraged, I decided I wanted to make my own. And I met
I love that.
one of my very good friends, Exo Domino, and we were trying out different girls. And it was just at the time, I honestly I didn't have that many lady friends. And in terms of like finding play styles, attitudes, and things that actually matched together, there wasn't any ladies we were looking for. Like, there has to be more ladies out there. There have to be a variety of ladies, and not just like ones with that I would think that are good for us, but maybe for everybody else. And so, I started hosting ladies eights, and I started basically anytime I matched a girl in matchmaking, went on Twitter, Twitch, and I saw, hey, like my name's Veronica, and I'm just kind of adding all the ladies that I know, and I want to introduce everybody together, and I
I love
basically
that.
just started collecting everybody, and at first, it would take me. I would have to
She's the
announce dates
General
a month in
Grievous.
advance.
She's the General Grievous of Halo women. That's what she just said.
She collected me. That's how I got here. I was collected.
I love
At
that.
first, we used to actually. I didn't have enough girls that we used to actually have guys join us. We'd have a guy on each team, and it would take me like a month. I'd have to announce eights a month in advance, and eventually, I just started getting more and more and more. We had them all the time, and I want to give a few shout outs to Domino. She actually helped host the first tournament with me. Oh Cutie, she's hosted tourneys, ran tourneys. Sundays has helped, I believe, admin for tourneys, casted, put in her own money. There's been many ladies who have come around and either admin, hosted, put their money in.
It takes a village, that's for sure. That's
Yes.
something I've noticed with the women community too, as far as like when it comes to tournaments. Like I've seen more women where like if there was someone who's like, yo, we're a team of 3 and like we really want to play, but we don't have somebody. I've seen more women come forward and be like, yo, we'll play with you. Screw it, let's run it. And stuff like that, which I think is cool. It's almost like we just want you to be able to play. Like we want more people to show up. And you said something that I thought was like really, really interesting that I think that everybody, man or woman, can take from. You said that you wanted to do something that wasn't there, so you decided to do it yourself. And I think that that is so important, that I think a lot of people miss a lot of opportunities just because if something isn't there, or they don't see something available, they don't think that they can create it or do it themselves. And I think that I just think that that's really, really cool and a really good mindset to have, is because my mindset is also if there's something there that I want and I don't see it there, like I'm gonna get it and I create my own future. And I think that's really cool that you said that. So I just wanted to like point that out so everybody could think about that, because if there's not something there that you want, do it. Like you can make it yourself. And that's what she did. She made it herself, There wasn't really things going on, too much for women. So she's like, I'm going to do it. And with a little hard work, look what happened. Now we have a huge Halo Discord with over 400 women that all play Halo. Like, that's incredible. That's so cool. That is so cool to me. So
yeah, I would like to reiterate, like, the women of Halo community would not be what it is without Haley. Genuinely,
Thank you.
would not be what it is. She's the one that's collected all of us, as we have said. She's the one that's thrown stuff together, all the tournaments, ladies eights, retweeted, whatever she could do. It's she's the trailblazer. So we would not be where we are without her.
And a lot of us too who are just starting wouldn't be where we are in the scene or in the community or even know the people that we know in the community if it wasn't for both of you. Because I feel like you guys created this Discord, right? And it's like if you're new, you can go there and you can find something. And I will say you tag us in anytime there's a tournament, Haley is tagging us. Haley does not care what time it is. She does not care how many people she is tagging. She does not care if she makes 5 replies. She is tagging every single one of us and is like, do this tournament, do this tournament, do this tournament. And I think that is so cool because there's so many women too, but I still feel like it's 3 a.m. She's tagging you. She sees a 2v2. Hey, yo, did you see this? You guys are going to join it. But I think that that's so incredible because I think too, you have like a really good memory. I'm horrible with names. And I think it's really cool that like every single time I see you do that tag, like I look at those and I don't see a single name missing. Like you literally, anybody who's active or if they're actively playing, streaming, creating content about Halo, talking about competing in Halo, like you are tagging them and like you are putting it in their face, which I think is like really important too, because I feel like a lot of people miss things because it's not in their face. Yeah. Sunday says very pushy too. Oh, you don't want to? No, you want to. Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I've even made like group DMs. Like I've like thrown 4 girls in there and be like, hey, I think you guys would be a good team. Like, you guys should do this tournament.
Which is good though, because sometimes too, I feel like a lot of girlies too might be, again, it's like girls are kind of hard sometimes to make friends with, you know? So like sometimes it's like nervous. Like, I'm going to use Sarvanna for an example. When I first asked Sarvanna to like be my duo and play with me, I like felt like I was asking her out on a date. I was like so nervous and I was like, hey, so yeah, like, I really like playing Halo with you and, you bring the vibes and I want to hang out. And I was so scared. I was like, what? And I remember telling my boyfriend, I was like, what if she doesn't like me? What if she tells me no? But he was like, and stuff like that. He was like, what do you mean? What if she tells you no? I was like, no, literally, what if I'm like, hey, I want to be your duo? And she's like, sorry. Like, you know, it's scary. So I think that it's cool that like you guys kind of create this space where it's just kind of like go in there and like just say hello and like meet people. Yeah, you know, it's cool. Everybody got anxiety a little bit. It's okay.
Everybody gets that feeling.
It's okay. Yeah, I just admit it. Like
I've known Haley. How long have I known you? I've known Haley years. For years. And then even asking her to play, I'm like, want to play with me?
Like, yeah, literally. I'm like, please, like, do you want to carry me? Like, how long have you...
Somebody I've known for easily 10 years now.
And you guys have met in person, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
That's so sick. Are you guys planning on going to any events this year? Like HCS events this upcoming year?
I do. I'm gonna try and be at Atlanta, Salt Lake City, and Worlds. So those are the 3 that I'm aiming for.
Nice, good choices.
For me, unfortunately, I'm very limited due to the personal time I'm allowed to at work, and work also takes my personal time away if I call out sick. Unfortunately, they use it towards my sick days. So I was just sick, so I just lost 30 vacation hours to that.
Corporate America.
I'm trying to go to Atlanta, but I'm also like, I'm trying to figure out what I can do with my 52 hours of vacation.
Yeah, you got to strategically plan it.
Yeah, so Atlanta is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, nice. Do you guys have a favorite HCS team?
Ooh. Let's see. Right now. sorry, my boyfriend was like mocking me over my shoulder. Right now, let's see, who is my favorite team. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the FaZe roster with Frosty, Royal 2, Snakebite, and then obviously their addition of
I'm just
Renegade.
Kidding. I made a silly sound effect to FaZe.
Oh.
But it's okay, we like FaZe here. We do. I shout out Royal 2. He's one of my faves.
I mean, I like a lot of different teams. I don't have a favorite team. I love the Optic roster. I'm interested to see the new the Miquin APG team.
Yes.
Who am I leaving out? Oh, Bounds team. Jen, you got a favorite team?
The Legend coming over to SSG. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that should be
I don't
crazy.
have a favorite team either. I am just a fan of good Halo. So I will root for whoever is on the screen. As long as it's a good game, I'm there for it. So I like pretty much all the teams.
That's kind of how I am too. I feel like I like a lot of the teams. This year though, I think I'm definitely going for Sentinels and Native all year for sure. The Sentinels roster, something about this Sentinels roster has me feeling spicy. So I think something.
I do like Sentinels.
Yeah,
too.
I think
do like Sentinels.
something is going on with this Sentinels roster. I think it's going to be absolutely chaotic and awesome, which I think is
I have
cool
a feeling
too.
like it's going to be a good year for
Yeah.
competitive Halo. It seems like with some of the change-ups, it seems like Penguin's fitting in really good, or Dead Zone
Yeah,
is
Dead
fitting
Zone
in
now.
really good with.
Penguin. Nope, it's Penguin. That's Penguin.
I'm never going to get that right. He fits in well with Optic apparently,
Yep.
and we're seeing so many different changes, but I'm excited because it's not as fun to watch games when there's a definite winner. Like you know
Yeah.
who's going to win every single time essentially. But if there's like a chance that somebody could upset the brackets, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
here for those
bracket
crazy
upsets.
games.
Yeah. I feel that
Yes.
too. You see something crazy, you're like, I will tell you too. When I went to Worlds and grand finals came around, I was definitely screaming for Optic, but when FaZe beat Optic, that was so crazy. I just remember looking around, there was like grown men crying in the crowd, and I was just like, I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, I couldn't even like, it was just absolutely incredible. That was a crazy upset to like witness in person. Thank you so much, Bully Love, for the sub. I really appreciate that. So have you guys played that new map yet?
No.
What is
Nope.
it? Illusions, I think it's
Illusion.
called.
Yeah, no.
So there is a new map that, oh, it said I had no internet, but that's a lie. My Halo is being a little wonky, so we might need to I might need to restart this really quick, but I'm gonna start building a lobby with you guys, and I'm wondering if maybe we could try some illusion or something first, and then we
Yeah.
can go from there and see what happens, just because it is a new map and maybe people haven't seen it yet. So it might be
I haven't
fun
seen it.
to. Yo, you haven't seen it
Mm-mm.
yet.
No, I haven't played it. I mean, I
Okay.
maybe looked at it, maybe once, maybe a picture.
It's
I
definitely,
saw it in the preview.
yeah,
I
it's
think.
definitely a fun looking map, that's for sure. There's like a hallway in the middle. I don't know, because I tell everybody this too. I'm a Halo Infinite kid. That's where I started at Halo. So like sometimes there will be a map that's remade and I won't know that it came from like Halo 3, 2, whatever, and I'll have an angry person on the internet who's very upset at me about that. But
There's always an angry internet person.
yeah, like very,
That's
very upset at me
inevitable.
over it. But this one, I do like it. I think it's really fun. Veronica, I'm sending you an invite right now. I see you. And then
Oh.
I'm looking.
Let's see. Hold on, let me check my game bar.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox, so you know.
Let's see.
I'm looking for generic, but I do not see.
I'm loading up Halo right now.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I don't see the invite.
I'm going
Do you have
to.
me-
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, did you wait? Did you send the invite?
Yes, I sent it on Halo
Okay.
itself.
Mm.
Oh, so I probably should send it to you like as an actual friend list, huh?
Let's see. Hold on. Are you? I didn't get the invite.
I'm gonna do it from this way. I hear Womp banging on the drums downstairs. I sent you one through Game Bar. It should be right if I send it off of Xbox itself.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
Maybe I can make my lobby open. It's public, and then my gamer tag is with just 2 Y's. My same name but 2 Y's.
Yeah, I added you, or I
Nice.
accepted. Oh, there you are. I see you on my friends list. There we go. I just joined you. That's easier. Yeah, I don't think I've been getting game bar invites for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on
I
there.
think that's been happening to a couple people actually.
Okay, so it's not just me. That's good.
No, not just
Game
you.
bar never works.
I didn't even know what Game Bar was until like a week ago. So I wear 2 headphones. I have my Halo through this one, and then I have you guys through this one. I'm gonna pop over to
That's a
my
lot.
game screen really quick, and I want to make sure I have to add you on your audio this way really fast through here. Okay. Can you guys talk really quick?
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. I think that everybody is there. So now we're just gonna you guys are free to, if you want to get off camera, you're so fine. Just so you know. I just have your audio playing.
I am not a camera
wow.
person, so
Look at everyone Spartan. Who is SSG in the middle?
that would be me.
Fire, and then this other, is this the United?
Yeah, this is the season 1 United one. Yeah.
Yes, look at that. Wow, yeah, finally, Jen doesn't look crazy. Yeah, actually, that's so funny that Eva Boniva says that, because my boyfriend was like, she was like, Generic's had that Spartan for so long, it's so scary.
I
Oh, yeah.
love that Spartan,
It
man.
said it was
Ugly
scary.
armor.
I think it's beautiful.
Are you guys ready for me to start this game right here?
I am ready.
I'm also ready.
Here we go. Sylvia, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you guys all for stopping in to command guest in the chat, so that way you can follow everybody that is on the show today. And it's awesome. We love that. What is your guys' favorite ranked game mode?
Just arena, probably for me. Well, twos, whenever that decides to come out.
What about like when it comes to like oddball, capture the flag, and all of that?
Ooh, good question.
Mine's oddball, I think.
Oddball. Mine's either flag or honestly strongholds. It just depends on the map.
Yes.
I think mine would be CTF.
Wow, crazy.
Slayer.
Well, on what map?
Right
like
now,
Aquarius.
probably Aquarius.
Okay, I'm gonna do Aquarius. If you would have said Argyle, I was gonna throw you to Star.
No, absolutely not Argyle. Absolutely not.
I like
Forbidden.
Argyle.
Listen, Sar and Watsy, who I've been playing with, they both are obsessed with Argyle.
No.
Capture the flag specifically. So this is that new map. Yeah.
This is crazy.
It is
Oh,
a
yeah, it
pretty
is.
cool map though. Like, and when you come in the middle part right here where this sword is, he just took it and he ran away, but you become
I see him.
invisible.
Oh, he's coming for you.
No, I'll kill him. My shots are
dead.
better now. I'm
Nice.
being a cheese ball and I'm hiding inside of the camo.
I like that.
Me too, honestly. Yeah, Veronica, I think you would like that a lot. Keeping it cheesy, you know.
The cheesy part.
Oh no, I just flew into a
No.
grenade. Oh no, I just flew into another grenade. I do like the way this
Oh.
map looks though. It reminds me of Starfield.
It does.
Like
I
a
never played Starfield.
actual spaceship map. I tried. I lasted up until they tell you to put a helmet on and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I stopped. I like rage quit. Do you guys have any other video games that you play? Like aside from Halo that you play that you like a lot?
I've been obsessed with Baldur's Gate.
Go first.
Baldur's Gate has been my thing.
Let's see. I was playing Apex, but I haven't been playing that lately. I've played a little bit of Pal World, a little bit of Lego Fortnite, Palia. I've been in the cozy crafting mode.
I haven't done Palia yet, but people think that I'll like that because I like Animal Crossing, so I want to try to do
I love
that.
Palia.
And I've been on a Pokemon kick lately, so I don't know if I want to play Pal World or if I would like to just go back and play Pokemon again. Trying to figure it out.
I haven't played a ton of Pal World yet, but it's really fun. Oh, I'm out of my BR.
Sunday
and I dropped my
Sunday
AR.
says Pal World is fun too.
I need to try it.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually like it. I don't know. I like little cozy games. Do you guys play Switch games at all?
I do. I like to play Mario Party and Mario Kart, and when I don't feel like sweating on Halo, I'll just try and get new records for my Mario Kart tracks.
I love that. I
have a
definitely
Switch,
do
but
that. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just been sitting there. No, I'm sorry. My Switch has just been sitting there.
Mine sat there for about a year. I got it because when I first started gaming, I got a Switch because I was fighting with my boyfriend over his Xbox because I didn't have my own and I wanted to play Fortnite. So I was like, I'll get a Switch to play Fortnite because I didn't understand that was a dumb idea because I was new to gaming. So I bought it and I tried to play Fortnite on it once and I was like, this is horrible. So I never played it on there again, and then it just sat there for like a year and a half until somebody taught me how to play Animal Crossing, and then I was like Pablo Escobar and I started going to these Treasure Island things. It was a lot of fun, but now I really love I like Animal Crossing. That's my favorite game.
That's what I play the most on the Switch.
I play so many different things. When new games drop, I'll at least try and beat it at least once. So I buy most new games.
Have any of you played Halo on Lasso?
Nope.
Me neither. I'm terrified.
If it's not a ranked map, I probably haven't played it.
Fair. Fair. What is both of your favorite Halo weapon?
My favorite Halo weapon.
Sniper.
I don't know, sniper. Not mine. I don't know. I guess usually just basically like it depends on the mode. Like, obviously I like the Bandit. Halo 5, I love the pistol. I'm pretty basic.
I was in gun battle. That's why I got all silent. I'm sorry.
I like the Disruptor too. The Disruptor's fun.
I'm growing to like the Disruptor. I'm growing to like it. At first, I didn't like it at first because I didn't understand what I was doing. If that makes sense. And now that I know what to do with the Disruptor, now I like it. That's also the same thing with the Cinder Shot. I did not like the Cinder Shot at first because I didn't understand that I should shoot at the ground.
There's a few of those that I'm not very good with.
Do you guys have a tournament that you guys have played that has like stuck out to both of you? Like that I would say like your best tournament memory per se?
Oh gosh. For a LAN event, my best tournament memory I would have was 2018 Atlanta, Halo 5. I teamed with my best friend Dreamy Dream and my friends Juicy and Dome Rocked. We were a last minute team. We made it to round 4, and unfortunately we lost in the winners to EU pro team, and then we lost to a combination of just like top players and pros. But that was a really fun tournament. And then in Halo 5, I played in the ladies female pro league. I got second place in the league with Bittersweet, Oa Cutie, and Dream Queen. Those are some pretty good moments for me. Yeah.
I love that. And Bittersweet, that her name isn't it Celeste?
Celeste, yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
you need to get her on here next.
Yep.
You need to get her.
Oh yeah, I've been
incredible.
staring at Celeste. I'm not gonna lie, I have something like written up to like send her for one of the weeks already. Yeah, I think she does a lot of crazy cool work too, which I think is really cool.
Yeah,
She's one of those people that's good at everything she does.
Yes.
I didn't
And it's
know
really
that
annoying.
I didn't know that she competed though. Like that. I thought that she I have heard of her as like a TO.
Yeah.
As like somebody who
She's a
like
very good
organizes
player.
and stuff like that. That's incredible. I love that.
Yeah, she's been around for a while. She competed a lot just throughout the years during Halo 3. She was kind of one of the bigger ladies' names as well. But she's just like Jen said, she's just involved in all kinds of things.
That's awesome.
She
though.
won King of the Nerds, that
Yeah,
reality
that's what I
show.
said. Oh, that really?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Eva
I watched
Boniva
that
just
and I
said
was like, oh
is
my
King
God.
of the Nerds, and I was like, haha, that's funny, but like you're serious.
Yeah, it was a reality show. She won it.
Yeah, on TBS, right?
What?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't
It
know if
was
I know
so
what that show
cool.
is. That's so cool though. It was on TBS. No way.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
just super competitive. She I think she competed in like Rubik's cubes, the cubing.
Yes.
She competed in that. Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's good at everything she does. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Have you guys ever broke a Rubik's Cube? She was on Conan O'Brien's talk show. I saw that on Conan O'Brien. I saw that online. Dance Dance Revolution too. What?
Oh yeah.
Do not have the hand-eye coordination for games like that. Like I trip over my own feet. So
I do too. I am not coordinated.
yeah, I don't think that I could do a DDR type of thing. Eva said, "Imagine being God's favorite."
Seriously. That's so funny.
But for real though, that's crazy and also very, very cool. What
Yeah,
about
she's one of those players that many of us have looked up to for a long time.
That's awesome. Do has she, do you know, has she ever played like for a quote unquote pro team?
I don't
was muted.
believe
I don't
a
believe
pro
so.
team, no.
Do you know of any girls off the top of your head, or have you heard of any girls off the top of your head that have ever played for like a top 10 pro team, we'll say?
Top 10? I don't think in Halo I don't believe a lady has achieved that status yet. I know in Infinite Lakar has what was she like I don't know if she got on land, but online I believe
12?
she was in a top 12.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think that's the highest.
Oh yeah, so we got to get someone there this year. So my ultimate question is, which one of you orgs is gonna take the chance and do it? Someone has to do it. I remember the team with Kratos.
Yep.
But someone has to do it. That would make some major movement right there. SSG, I'm looking at you. You do some crazy things sometimes. That would be crazy if you did that. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be awesome?
There are definitely some ladies that have the potential if they were given the right opportunity and the right group of people to practice
I
with.
definitely think so too.
Yeah.
Divine Damsel is another player that I think is overlooked a lot. I agree with that. Divine Damsel, I watch a lot of at nighttime before I go to sleep. I watch a lot of pros. That's when like Pro 8s happen and stuff. I mentioned this last week too. The reason why I like watching it so much is because that's when the pros will start shit talking each other back and forth, right? And then that's when you'll start hearing about who's moving where or what's doing what, because they get angry and they forget all about secrets and they spill the beans a lot about things. So I will watch Pro 8s or I'll watch like matchmaking, and Divine Damsel is one of the names that is consistently always in the lobbies and consistently in the lobbies pooping on everybody.
Yeah, performing well. She's actually like my tournament gatekeeper. Like anytime I run up against her, that's where I get knocked out of tournaments.
Oh really? No.
Every single time. Never fails.
No.
I accept my place
You
in
said
the hierarchy of
accept
ladies.
it. Yeah, Divine Damsel won. Didn't she win? Wasn't that the G1 tournament?
Oh, the draft tourney.
She wins most.
She wins most. Honestly, though, feel that. Oh, that guy's hiding there with his sword. He's being a little nerd.
Another woman I'm gonna give a shout out to, who has been just a long-time staple in the Halo community in general. Always been either in the not always, but been often in the top 2, and in Infinite was the #1 team in the lady. Janelle Victoria, and I was gonna say this before you popped in my stream. Janelle's been a long time
shout out to Janelle.
competitor. Yeah, she's been a long time competitor in the scene. She's very, 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 very passionate.
Janelle is a sweetheart.
Incredible player.
Janelle actually is someone who taught me Animal Crossing stuff. She gave me all of my black flowers and all the good roses. And my first
like,
cute little outfit for Animal Crossing. It's like a pirate dress. It's so adorable, and we matched. She had like a blue one and I had a green one.
She's so well known that I don't have my own identity in the Halo community. If I match people and play well, they're like, "You're Janelle on a Smurf."
God, the other day, yes.
Hi,
yes,
Janelle. I'm like, I'm not Janelle. I'm my own human being.
Yeah,
it was like,
Janelle
hey,
is
Janelle, oh, and
cracked.
Veronica. And she's like, I'm not Janelle. And he goes, yes, you are.
He literally was like, yeah, you are.
The first time that I did 8s too, Janelle was in my 8s lobby, and as soon as she entered the lobby, every single girl in the lobby was like, "Mommy." And like, it was like an instant, like the mood, like I knew as soon as Janelle entered the lobby, I was like, yo, this is like the top bitch right here. I was like, I knew right away, like this is her show. Everybody knows who she is. She came in there and everybody was like, Janelle, freaking out.
Yeah,
And then I got to meet
her.
her and she was so nice.
Yep.
She's so nice. Janelle is an icon. I completely agree that.
100%.
I completely agree. Janelle is fabulous. She is someone too that I would like to have on here too. And she's not, when I've played with her too, like she obviously craps on me, right? We all know that I'm not, I think all of us here have accepted the fact that I'm not a sweaty player. We just like to have fun. Everybody knows that. But
she craps on me too. It's
she,
okay. I
she
understand.
doesn't make me feel bad though. That's what I think is like
Yeah.
really important, is if I play with her or if I want to learn, she's someone who is cracked, who isn't going to be like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and like she like is kind of encouraging, which I think is like really good too, because not a lot of people are like that. And that can be something too, where if I like, let's say if it's the first time that I play with you, and if I play with you and if I'm not doing well and like you're being rude about it or something, like I probably will never play with you again.
Oh yeah.
And she's a major vibes girly. Whoa, Jesus. The guy just killed
she
me.
saves her negative energy for me.
Oh man. Also,
Janelle is actually
go ahead.
now she's actually already yelling at me in chat right now for dying to the sword guy.
Oh, I just died to the sword guy too. I was gonna say too, there's also Miss Audie, and there's also Command Station too. Command Station was one of the first women players that I was also introduced to, that I knew right away it was like cracked. Like she is
amazing. She won that Air Force tournament last year. I know they came in third.
Yeah.
And the Force Con, yeah, they came in third this year. I watched the whole thing, but they did take first last year, I believe it was.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I died.
She's another one of those that I think has the potential to be on a pro team if she was given the opportunity.
I definitely think there's
she
a
has
lot
that
of
skill set.
Yeah, I definitely think that there was a lot of girls that would probably be so incredible on a roster, but I feel like I do feel like women are overlooked a lot, and there's like a lot of reasons. I've heard in other like esports, I've heard people say things like, we don't have girls on the team because they're a distraction, or we don't have girls on the team because they're drama, or because they're too emotional so they can't lock in, so we don't like to have girls on the team and stuff like that. And that kind of sucks, because I can name off probably about like 5 women that I could fully confidently say could go in a 1v1 with a top player and probably come out on top.
Yeah. Yep.
But
it really
I'm
honestly unfortunate.
It's very crappy. So that's why too, like when I see people who kind of you have those people, right, who when there is like the women, like the women of Halo, for instance, and they're like, well, you guys don't allow men in it, so you're being sexist and stuff like that. It's kind of like, no, we're kind of trying to create somewhere where we can hang out, because we're not really allowed to hang out in your spaces.
Right.
Yep.
So
especially if you get pushed out, or just based off of your gender, people are like, I will not play with you.
Yeah.
Or I can't play with you because my girlfriend's gonna be mad. Or whatever they have against women. Like some men are just straight up sexist, you know?
Yeah.
And everything, all eights, all competitive scenes by default is male dominated.
Yeah.
So giving ourselves the opportunity to practice in a place where we don't feel like we're gonna be harassed or treated differently or whatever have you. I just took the flag the wrong way.
I do that all the time.
It's beneficial for the entire community.
I agree too, and I
guys
think
don't
it
really
makes
see
us more comfortable.
Yeah.
People who are newer to tournaments too, like I just feel like sometimes women feel more comfortable with other women, and going into a space like that's a tournament that's like just other women made me feel more comfortable than what I felt when I went into like a co-ed tournament, just because it's something that I wasn't, oh my gosh, that guy hit me, that I wasn't like used to, you know? So I felt more comfortable, like I just feel like there's something about being a woman and going through something with another woman, and like you guys are kind of doing the same experience together. It makes it easier for me than what it would be if it was like me doing the experience with a man.
Right.
I do not know
Somebody
if that makes sense.
Understands.
Yeah,
what
I don't
it feels
know.
Like.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely feel like the women's tournaments and stuff, that, and like the discords and all that, like they just kind of give you that extra like comfort that you need to kind of go for it. I don't
Right.
think that if I ever did, or if I didn't do one of the ladies tournaments and stuff like that, I don't think that I personally would probably ever have like competed outside of that, or like in general. I probably would have been
Right.
too nervous.
Oh God.
And circling back to the tournament that's coming up, that's another like great example of like what we can do with the community, you know?
Yeah.
You're gonna get randomly drafted onto a team. You don't have to make a team, you just have to sign up. You don't have to worry about who knows who's gonna get picked, who gets picked in what order. Like there's
Yeah.
no feelings involved. It's just we're all gonna learn each other. Like we don't care how good you are, how whatever you're ranked. We're gonna make some friends. You're gonna meet some new people, and we're gonna have a fun experience. And
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it because we've never really had a completely random draft. Usually we have captains,
Yeah.
and captains always have particular people that they like to pick. You know, there's always their friend groups, but eliminating that and making it a completely random draft will give so many people the opportunity, maybe even to play when they normally wouldn't. You
Yeah.
know?
I agree with that too. And
I can't wait.
Is the tournament going to be like ranked settings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. What would you say
gonna
has
be so
been your
cool.
favorite event that you guys have put on so far?
Oh.
Well, I guess the 2v2 that Jen and I held. I mean, that was a pretty big success. I really did like
Mhm.
the Halo 5 draft tourney that we did. That was really cool. I think we had. I don't remember how many teams we ended. We either ended up with 13, 14 teams worth of girls, I believe.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I'm always a big fan of the drafts.
I think drafts are cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
I like that. I really like the idea of this random one too. I think that's also really cool. Something that PD, everybody probably knows who Pure Delight is. He hosts tournaments and stuff. Something that him and I were messing around with the idea of was a draft tournament, and if people wanted to re-roll, they had to pay like $20 to re-roll, and it went to the prize pool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like, you want to re-roll? Okay, we'll re-roll, but it's going to go directly to the prize pool. So no matter how many times people re-roll or whatever, it would just add to it. But
That's pretty cool.
we thought about doing that too. I always thought that was like just another fun way to like incentivize, I guess, because I feel like too another thing that's kind of hard, at least with just women tournaments, is getting sponsors. Getting people to actually want to like invest in the women's scene, you know, and just kind of see it there. I feel like that can be kind of a hurdle sometimes. What do you both think?
Definitely. I think orgs try and look for like what's in it for them, what's going to be most beneficial for the org. And lady tournaments probably aren't necessarily the biggest way for them to get attention.
Yeah.
So it is hard to get sponsors, but circling back to the Women of Halo shop, we're actually going to take not to
That's
plug our
coming
own stuff in here, but
tomorrow.
we're going to take all of the funding that we get from that and invest it back into the lady community. So it's going to prize pools and different community events. So we're going to try and get our own funding.
I think that's awesome. Yeah,
can't
tomorrow
wait.
keep your eye out for a link, and if everybody is looking again, we're gonna do it one more time so everybody knows, and make sure I still have the right link. This is the Women of Halo Twitter account. Follow them. You will see it posted tomorrow, and that is something awesome. There will be merch there tomorrow. You heard it here first. Jen said it, not me first. She said it first. So if it's not there tomorrow, you talk to her, not me. But it should be coming
will
out
go
tomorrow.
to tournaments.
Yeah, and all
Future
funding goes to
and community
tournaments,
events.
which is
Yep.
awesome. So if you all say that you like the women's scene and you want to support the women's scene, now would be a really cool time to pick up some merch or pick up something, you know, buy something for someone. Maybe too, if you all watch a lady streamer and she's your favorite streamer, maybe you as a community can fund a t-shirt for her or something like that, which would be awesome and would go directly back into the community, which I think is cool.
Definitely.
I think that's awesome. Oh my goodness, I ran past this gun. Oops.
Yeah, we've had in terms of like sponsors and stuff. So we haven't had like a lot of like direct sponsors, but there's been a lot of community support throughout tournaments. One tournament that I forgot to bring attention to, and you would have missed, I believe, was actually during the beginning of Halo Infinite. I believe the months of March through May, we actually had another ladies league or series. There was weekly tournaments, and then the top 8 from all the tournaments based off of points who went to grand finals. It was a 10K series. It was actually before the Lady Spartan series. It was the Lady Spartans Pro series. It was originally sponsored by, his name was Brute, and he used to be with E United, and then he was with UMG, and I helped them run that, and I also competed in that. So we actually had that going on.
That's incredible. 10K for prize pool too is like, that's probably like one of the biggest prize pools I've heard for a women's tournament in both Halo and COD.
Yep.
I think one of the women's leagues at COD had 15K. And I think that's probably the most I've ever heard, and that was by Allie, who she like owns the league, I believe it is, Alley Cat. But that's probably like the most I've ever heard. So that's really cool.
Very cool.
Is there any plans to do like another league or something like that, like a women's league again?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, we would definitely need some type of support, big support for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know originally Brute was interested in it, but I think he lost the. I don't know. UMG disbanded and dropped a lot of their people, and I think he doesn't own the rights to the Lady series anymore. But maybe down the line, maybe as Halo starts to continue to update and get into a better state, maybe we'll that'd be great to see.
That would be really cool to see.
Maybe the shop will do really, really well, and we can like afford to do.
The shop is gonna do well because of me.
Series.
I literally spent like $40 today in the shop. Like I am keeping the shop afloat. Oh, I was trying to look in that window and he killed me. Yeah, 10K is absolutely incredible too. Do you know how many teams were in that Ladies Pro? You said the Lady Spartan Pro series, right?
Yes. So I'm reading Janelle's comments. She said, "Give us a girl skin in the Halo shop, and all earnings go towards women's tourneys. Girly pop Spartan skin."
Fire.
That would be so cool.
So the team is varied from week to week because obviously you didn't have to sign up for every qualifier. There were 4 qualifiers. And unfortunately, I would say where we could have gotten more teams was it was kind of announced a little quickly. And I think so. One thing people have to realize when it comes to planning, especially ladies tournaments, is obviously compared to the male population, our population is a little lower. So we don't have tourneys all the time. So it's not like there's teams grinding every single day. You don't have a ton of girls teams that are together. So girls need time to meet each other, to run games and get things going. So
I agree with that.
People also need to get time off. So for me, like if I'm running a tournament, I like to give at least a month in advance. If I was running a league, I would give more than a month in advance, like a couple of months in advance. So
because everyone knows like, oh, okay, it's on every Tuesday. I got to take Tuesday nights off or like whatever. Yeah. And that is a really good point too. Have you noticed, do you think that there's any like women teams that you see that run consistently together, or like women that you see that are playing together consistently?
I mean, I think a lot of girls have like their own duos and stuff, but as far as like ongoing teams, I would say right now the only consistent team that's stuck together at the moment would be Queen.
Bad.
Queen and Divine, and they don't necessarily run together all the time or anything like that. They're just the most like consistent ongoing team.
Yeah. And Queen is another one who she's been around for a while.
Yeah. Definitely like been in the competitive scene for a while.
Yeah, she's been around for a while. I saw her for the first time, like met her at Worlds, which was really cool.
Nice.
So do you what tournament to your knowledge, what the tournament that you think had the largest turnout, was that the Lady Pro Spartan series, or do you think it was that 2v2?
It was the 2v2 by far.
For sure.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's like major props to you. I hope that you're so proud of yourself for that. You should be.
I was hoping that from that sorry. I was hoping that from that 2v2 that we would have been able to, kind of build up into 4v4s. I think after that we had a couple 4v4s from different people where we had, I think, I'm trying to think what the highest amount of teams was in Infinite. I know we've gotten 25 4v4 teams. I don't know if we've ever hit 30 4v4 teams or not.
I
We've
don't
come
think we've hit
close.
30.
We've come
Yeah.
close. I think the highest amount we had competing in the Lady Spartan Pro Series was like 25, something like that.
How
Mhm.
many are in the Hydra tourney?
The one coming up.
Yeah, do you know?
So right now, for individual signups, we have 54 ladies currently signed up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Quite a good sign up so far. So what is that, like 12, 13 teams? Just
Yeah, at least 13 teams.
That's awesome.
and we still have a good 2 weeks to sign up. So we're hoping that the more we promote it, the more Haley tags everybody and their mother, that we'll get a whole bunch more signups, and maybe we
Yeah.
can break another record.
Yeah,
Don't
that
see,
Especially with the format, you know, you don't
see
have to
Janelle's
find a
name on the
team.
record. I don't see Janelle's name on the sign up sheet.
I
Janelle.
didn't see Janelle's name either, and that's kind of disappointing.
Janelle, are you out there? I don't know. Janelle, you should excuse me.
Yes, and I'll throw it out if you didn't know. Janelle's team was the team who won the Lady Spartan Pro Series and won pretty much all the initial ladies tournaments at the beginning of Infinite while their team was together. That was Janelle
Sheesh.
Minx, who was another phenomenal player
Miss
who
Remy.
has left us to Apex.
Yep.
She's very cracked at Apex. Cranberry's originally on the roster, and then became Miss Audie, and then Miss Lacar. That was the original Infinite Ladies champion roster.
Yep.
Miss Audie is pretty nasty on the sticks too. She's a little demon on everything.
Yeah, she's one of those players that's good at any kind of shooter. So you throw her into any, whether it's Overwatch, Call of Duty, like whatever she's playing, she's gonna be good at it.
Yeah, I see her. She frequently grinds multiple titles. I'll see her on Overwatch or Call of Duty, Apex. I've seen her on before too. I think that's really cool too.
Janelle said Selena's her daughter.
Janelle, why aren't you signed up?
She's gonna
Yeah.
ignore it. She's gonna ignore us.
She's gonna ignore me. Janelle's just too good for all of us. Miss Ma'am, Janelle, I just killed that man and it was for you.
She says she's retired.
I do not care. No, no, you are not.
It's
I'm
not gonna be like a
retired.
sweeney, you need to try really hard unless you want to. It's gonna be like, introduce people. Like, ma'am, you are one of the like ladies that people know. So you could help guide new players and you could help like
Exactly.
get them comfortable into competing. And
Exactly.
you know how cool that is? That's a great opportunity.
Such a great opportunity, Janelle. Do you hear that? You should just absolutely sign up.
Yeah.
Anybody should sign up. We should put it that way. Anybody should sign up if you guys do have the time available. What day is that on?
It's a Sunday, February 18th.
February 18th on Sunday. February 18th on Sunday. You can sign up for that. And it is a full draft tournament. There's so many girls who don't compete that should, like you, Malafards.
Mel needs to sign up also, ma'am.
I heard, ma'am, that you are hanging out in Overwatch, which is fine. I understand everyone needs a break. Trust me, I decided that yesterday. I need a break myself. But you should sign up for the tournament too. You should actually
Janelle says she
also...
has church on Sundays.
Janelle. Janelle. Listen, my name's
I'm gonna
LaSinity
keep,
and I will
like-
forgive you for your sins. Janelle, come on now.
I'm gonna keep reiterating, you do not need to practice. You don't need to be like up on your Halo game. It's completely random teams. You're just gonna show up.
Just show up
And
and shoot your
participate.
show up and shoot your gun. That's all they want from
That's
you.
all you need to do. Yeah. No
yes,
pressure.
the Hydra draft.
Oh, I am gonna plug that the day prior, I believe Tot Tuba, he's hosting a co-ed Valentine's SWAT
Ooh.
tourney. BR starts.
Ooh. That
So
sounds
a little
fun.
back-to-back tourney weekend for some people, maybe. Little
Yeah.
co-ed, little ladies action.
I know. So for the co-ed one, it has to be. Is it a duo or?
I think it's a guy, lady duo.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do
He
it?
told me earlier he has like 14 teams signed up right now.
Do I make Womp
And,
put me in his backpack?
I think the sign up is on his Twitter page.
Nice. Make him put me in his backpack. Oh, we're playing land
I
grab.
need to find a guy that can put me in his backpack.
I'm running around all over. I didn't even realize what I was playing.
I didn't realize how long it took these hills to come up, and I was just sitting on a.
That guy's
on an
our
empty
teammate's
hill.
name. Our teammate's name is FIFA Sweat.
I forgot that this was a one map playlist, and I'm like, wow, we keep getting the same map over and over.
No. Nope, just me hitting the same one over and over. If there was anything that both of you wanted the general community to know about you, besides Halo and besides gaming, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I like Sailor Moon.
Yes, we know. I like Sailor Moon too, actually. I just started going back and like rewatching Sailor Moon and Pokemon. But when I worked in a bar and I had a fake name, my fake name was Serena because of Sailor Moon.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought that one day I was gonna grow up and I was gonna become her, and it just never happened.
No, you're Sailor Moon in my
I-
heart.
I thought that I was gonna get my Hogwarts letter, and I never got it.
I'll send you one.
So
It's never too late for that.
It's
I think
never.
it
It's
is.
absolutely never too late. No, it's okay. Maybe next year. We'll just keep being positive. What is your favorite movie series, both of you?
Oh gosh, I'm bad with favorites. What is my
Lord of the
favorite?
Rings is mine.
I love Lord of the Rings. I wish I
Been
could
talking about it
feel.
so much lately.
I wish I could feel the way that the last movie of Lord of the Rings made me feel one more time, because I'll tell you what, and I'm assuming everybody in chat has seen Lord of the Rings. If you didn't, I'm about to spoil, so cover your earlobes. But when he got on that damn boat, I cried so hard. I cried, dude, I cried so hard, and Womp was like, you should watch Lord of the Rings, blah, 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 and he told me it's gonna be sad, and I was like, no, I'll be fine, and he left the room, and then he came back, and the movie was done, and he was like, are you okay? And I was not okay, dude. I was not okay at all. I cried so hard. That movie was so amazing.
It's so good. I'm having a problem right now where I'm just keeping it on repeat.
It's one of my comfort
My
movies.
background sound.
Yep.
That's all I've had for the past month is just on my TV.
When I first started playing Halo, I would listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtracks when I played Fiesta. All the time.
I do
Specifically,
that to do homework.
yeah, I honestly, that and like Skyrim music, I really like listening to Skyrim music. I think that it's very relaxing. I do that when I do a lot of my editing. Just because sometimes I feel like when I go to work, I get distracted if there's lyrics. I don't know why. Just my brain goes burr. So I just my brain just goes burr, and I'll just be singing and not paying attention. So I like to listen to like, I don't know, movie soundtracks and stuff. But Lord of the Rings is one of them.
Oh yeah.
Specifically,
That's what I do to
the
do my
orc.
homework too.
The orc song, where it's like dun 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 dun. That's so hyped to play Halo 2. I like encourage everybody to do it at least once.
So good.
Skyrim soundtrack is top tier as well. Skyrim music is very good. Do either one of you play RPGs at all?
I enjoy them when I'm not playing Halo. When Halo's making me mad, I'll do some RPGs. Like I've been trying to get through Cyberpunk. I've been doing Baldur's Gate. I've been doing Witcher. I've been doing a lot of different RPGs that are really relaxing to me, and I'm not having to try and actually hit shots, you know?
Yeah.
Or win games.
Yeah.
I just adventure.
Did you play Elden Ring?
I started to, but I am not a mouse and keyboard kind of person.
Yeah, it's like a
I
click
prefer to use
game, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if they had controller support or not. I don't believe they did when I first started playing it, and I am not good with mouse and keyboard. It's very uncomfortable for me. So if I can't use a controller, I'm probably not gonna play it.
Yeah, I think they have controller now. Womp played it, and we're on Xbox, but I just remember I would wake up in the middle of the night, and he would be like, dude, he was like a damn goblin hobbling in the corner with this game for like a week straight, and I would just hear him be like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, and get so mad. And I remember he fought one boss and didn't do something and had to start the game all over because it ruined everything, and it was just like, it sounded so stressful for me. So,
I
haven't
see
tried.
people saying it has controller support, so I have the game. I just need to. I'm gonna have to go back and play it then.
It's a pretty game. I enjoyed watching him play it, and I like to watch him play a lot of games that I don't know how to play. I just think it's interesting to watch.
Oh yeah.
So I do that. Okay, so here's the next thing. Do you guys want to keep playing this? Do you want to jump into ranked? Do you want to? If we do ranked, we'll have to probably go on a Smurfy, because
We might be able to do ranked.
we can
Let's-
try.
We can try. Yeah, the searching parameters are kind of wide.
It
From what I
says
was looking.
that we can search on my end.
Okay, then we
Let's
can.
do it.
I don't know what
let's
the
see
cap off is because I am a diamond 1, but I don't know where that where it ends.
What is your little CSR number?
Let's see. Let's go back.
Isn't it like mine doesn't tell me? I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm on Xbox, but when I'm there and I go to load in, I can't see anything of the other team.
Oh, let me see if I can. I want to see if I can see what yours is because I think. What did I say?
Dude,
Wait, let me find that
shh,
picture I
don't-
sent
don't pull
earlier.
it up
I
on
gotta find
stream.
the.
Tell her
what's the
not
picture I
to
sent
pull it up on stream. Tell her not to pull it up on stream.
Oh, you won't see it on stream.
I'm just kidding.
Let's
Everybody
see.
knows.
Diamond 1. Where am I at?
It's 700 CSR for the cutoff.
Was it 7? I thought it was 8.
Okay, 7. So when you hit Diamond 1, the cutoff is 750.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens here.
750.
I'm definitely gonna be probably Argyle. I'm sick. I literally every time I have not. It's heads up. I haven't had the best ranked experience the last 2 days, so we're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah, I had a horrible experience yesterday. I think we all did with how the ranking system came out.
Dude, the knife on the SSG armor in the front looks so cool.
Thank you.
Actually,
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna follow Veronica. Are you guys
Really?
punching
Wait,
each
what?
other? Did he just punch you?
He just
He
missed me.
killed me.
Yo, we just
What
started
the
the
fuck, bro?
game. I'm gonna go shoot him. Is he shooting you?
Nice. No, he's killing my. Wait, he's killing my guy.
See, like, I get teabagged a lot, and I don't know.
It's
I
because
don't
he
know.
thinks you're Janelle.
Does he really?
Probably.
What if it is Janelle? Do you see this? You done terrorize the lobbies, and everyone thinks thinks they're you. Everybody thinks that you are them.
That's so funny. I don't know what this dude's issue is.
Maybe he like had a spasm.
Maybe he like is new to paddles. Maybe he's new to paddles, so he just like
He, like,
got
really do
excited.
twice.
You know, I heard it and I was like, "See, oh, he didn't even pick up the sniper over here. Oh, they're all over here. Beep.
Oh, we're gonna kill all of them.
I'm dead."
Oh, maybe not. Yep.
Yeah, maybe he's new to paddles, you know. Sometimes I accidentally punch. That's why I changed my thing. So now my left bottom paddle is a ping instead of a punch. So sometimes I randomly be pinging now. I didn't think about that before. I thought that this was a good idea.
We're just gonna go with like he picked up his controller or something.
He's running straight down the center.
We'll kill
I'm
him.
gonna push up to him right now.
Oh wait, he's.
That's such a stinky thing to do.
I'm on Re.
Nice. I see you
I'm
over
one
there.
shot. I'm gonna keep running this. Oh no,
I'm running to help you. I'm trying. I'm slow though. I don't know. Can't go faster.
that's our teammate.
I'm pushing up to him right now.
They're chasing behind him.
Got it.
Nice. Bottom mid. This guy should. No.
Really don't even want to help this teammate, to be honest.
I wouldn't even be. I'm goosing, but I wouldn't even be upset. Oh my God, generic with
We're winning, though.
9 kills already. I'm in the backpack.
go.
I'm feeling warm, cuddly, safe. I'm feeling
You know,
safe.
that's how
and,
I want my backpack to be. I
yeah,
want people to
safe
feel
and
safe in my
secure.
arms.
Safe and secure in here. I got a kill. I'm not goosing anymore. Sorry about that. Just screamed. Got a little
go.
excited.
Oh, Jen, right here on our commando.
I'm shooting him.
Dead.
Nice.
It's the
Okay,
passion.
Rhea.
Wham bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Exactly.
You threw our snipe off.
Okay.
What a little
There's
turd.
one on our stickies. There's 2 in our base. And sniping top mid.
I got one down there. There's one more up there by our stickies. Oh, he threw a
I'm
grenade
gonna
and
get him
got
right
me.
now.
Oh,
He's is dead. I'm gonna read this.
Alright, I'm fighting a dude over here.
Okay,
he's
I'll try
dead.
and push over to you.
I gotta live. I'm not gonna live. There's gonna be 2 on that gen.
They have snipe on it too.
Oh, I missed my jump. I fell in the middle. I'm dead. Not really, but I just fell down.
No.
There's 3 up on their snipe.
Wait. We're coming.
They're S3. It was too late for me.
He got me down.
Oh no, there's gonna be 3 pushing our side with sniper.
Just gonna nade that. You are not him, my dude. Yes, you are.
What Halo do you think is the hardest Halo?
Hardest Halo.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh.
Do you
Halo
think
1.
Halo 1? What about like
Right.
do you think that like Halo Infinite would be a good first person shooter for somebody to try out who hasn't played a first person shooter before?
It can be. I think it would be more difficult than, say, like Call of Duty, just because the time to kill is so much longer.
Yeah.
And battle royales are kind of hard to get used to as well.
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
it would probably be a good introductory FPS, I think.
I feel like Call of Duty is easier than Halo for sure.
I think so.
Just because I've noticed like with Call of Duty, like I'm not even gonna front, I feel like I'm not aiming half the time. I'm just kind of spraying.
Yeah,
And-
spray and pray.
Like just hoping that I like hit a shot. Where like with this one, I at least like I feel like I have to 5 hit you or it's 3. Like I know that I have to do that a specific way to get it. Where Call of Duty, I'm just kind of like brrr, like all over wherever I can go.
Yeah, the single shot makes it difficult too. So like instead of being able to just spray and know that you'll be able to get the kill eventually, like you have to hit your shots in Halo.
Oh, I gotta hide for a sec. He got me. What's your favorite armor core?
I like
I
the
use-
Chimera.
Oh, I use the basic one.
I think I
It's
use
simple.
Yeah, I think I use the basic one too. I just started changing my skin because I normally would keep it Gladiator's Edge. My fave, but the Sentinels one just goes so hard.
I definitely like the armor coatings for the teams this time around. They
Me
look pretty
too.
cool.
Me too. I think they look so good. The matte black just hits so different.
I've been wanting matte black for so long.
It's like almost the Space Station one too. Almost looks like it's like leather in parts of it.
I love it.
Yeah, I definitely think that it looks really sick. I was admiring at your Spartan with the SSG stuff. I was like, it looks so nice. But
It
the
actually
eye,
made me change up my skins.
well, the Lord of Sauron, like that it's just the eye. It just gets me.
Yep.
And honestly, the fact that SSG made their little bio, the copy and pasta, is hilarious to me.
That's so funny.
I think that's hilarious. I truthfully wish that more people would be like SSG and be funny like that.
Yeah.
I think that they've brought so much to Halo over the last like year, and I think that they've like held a lot of weight when it comes to Halo. At Worlds, they did a whole after party, and they literally rented out a whole bar for everybody, gave everybody free food. It was like
That's cool.
game cards for free, so everybody got to go and they got to like play games for like 2 hours for free inside of this like arcade bar. It was awesome, and the food was
cool.
so good. Like that was so cool, and all of them were. I don't think that I saw the players there. It was on Saturday, so to be honest, they were probably being forced to stay in like their hotel room because it was like before Championship Sunday. But yeah, a lot of people were in there. Like everybody was there hanging out. It was just really fun.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And I heard that the SLC event last year was one of the best.
Me too.
That it was
Me
probably
too.
one of the funnest. So that's why I want to go to the SLC as one of my events for sure.
Same. I want to go to SLC this year for sure. I missed it last year. I don't want to miss it again.
Yeah. It was a vibe, apparently.
That the venue that it was in, it's called the Depot. I don't know if it's going to be there this year, but that is a venue that we've done like music stuff with before.
Oh, cool.
So I know of there. I've been there like touring music wise, but never for anything else. Just for like a music event.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Do you guys have a favorite Halo event that you've gone to?
Oh, let's see. I had a lot of fun at MLG New Orleans 2018, but I think that was a lot more about. I mean, it was really cool because there was Gears and Halo there
Oh,
with
that's
tourneys going on.
sick. And
That's
in New
cool, yeah.
Orleans, ooh.
Yeah. And I had that was also because I had a really cool like an Airbnb with people with a really cool group of people. We had like a whole LAN actually. We had a whole LAN set up at our Airbnb, so that was really fun.
I love New Orleans.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
You would love it, especially like 'cause your creepy crawly stuff.
I was gonna say that because it's like the haunted capital of the world or whatever.
And like
There's so many places I want to go.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody believes in that kind of stuff, but like New Orleans, I feel like is the type of place where when you walk around, you can like feel where different places feel like they just feel more intense. I don't know how to explain it. But like there's especially in the French Quarter, you can go into certain places and like see certain buildings that are like so old or like super old bars and stuff like that, and like it just feels different. I don't know how to explain it, but the buildings and stuff down there are incredible. I also didn't realize how bad Katrina was until I went down there because there's still like watermarks on the building, so like you can like look up and like see how much was actually taken away. I am about to pull a god to your play. Oh,
Believe in you.
did it. You did it. No, that's fine. You pulled it. Who was that? Someone pulled it. I was trying.
Randy.
It was our teammate.
No, I love him. Perfect.
Right here, Jen. Right there, Jen.
I'm trying to get the one at the back of their base real quick. Got him.
I don't see them anywhere. I have sniper back here. I'm looking.
Ooh,
Their
someone
pistol?
shoot. I'm getting naded, yeah.
I got one.
I got one.
I shot.
Nice.
Last one was bottom mid.
Yeah, I couldn't cap it.
He's gonna die. I said you're gonna die. Thank you.
They're running over here. I think they're gonna come over here. Oh.
Yeah, they've been pushing our pistol quite a bit.
Yeah, they're in our pistol right now.
I'm coming to
They're
you.
sniping over
They
there.
kill me.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm watching my back over here.
Everyone says SSG knows how to entertain. I completely agree.
Still pistol.
I see that.
That and they're like really active with the community too. Like they're
Yep.
always responding to people, and some of their tweets are hilarious.
That's what I said about them too. When I went to Worlds, it was my first LAN event, so obviously I'm like a little nervy, right? It's like my first LAN event, first time meeting everybody that I've like spoken to the last year, offline and all that, and I like walked by their booth and like they all knew who I was. They knew my name. They all made it a point to come say hi, introduce themselves, ask me what I was doing, and like make sure like, oh, you're coming to the after party, right? Like they just made me feel very included.
That's cool.
Yeah, and like I just like that was really cool being like a new like a first time event, you know what I mean? And like having people from an org that you really really enjoy kind of do that, like that was sick. Oh no, oh no. Oh, why can't I pick up the flag?
Believe in you.
I'm running.
I'm on the re.
Nice.
Let's go.
Beep. Oh, I was gonna hit it. That's fine. So we have time for about one more. And then yeah, we'll call it there. I like to try to keep it at least at 2 hours so it's not too long. Nice. +8 CSR. Let's go. Uppies.
I'm always available for uppies.
Yeah, I like uppies. I like uppies a
I like
lot.
providing uppies.
Please.
Earlier today, I was on 2000 ping.
Ew.
Oh, I saw that clip.
Isn't
yeah.
that crazy? I've never had that happen before. I was like,
You're just playing from Mars.
I had no idea what was even going on. I didn't even realize, like, at first I was like, yo,
Could you even play? Like, you weren't just like morphing into the walls?
I was morphing into the walls. No, the team was actually morphing into the walls. That's for sure.
That's insane.
I just like I saw. So I was saying earlier, my boyfriend watches this streamer. He does MCC. I think it's Nade God or something.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
Or
her.
something.
Yep.
So he watches him all the time, and he like posted this video the other day. Oh, I'm gonna go towards cuts, by the way. But
Heard that. I'm
oh
gonna go with you.
wait, maybe it's not Nade Guy. It's not Josiah. So maybe it's Naded. Is there Naded? There's a couple Nade gods.
There is a
Naded.
Naded, yes.
Nade. Yep. There's a lot of nades.
He's an older. He
people.
used to be in Halo Pro. If that
Oh yeah,
helps.
Naded.
Yeah,
So
that's him.
Naded. Okay, so he watches Naded, and there's this guy who he caught cheating, and I guess this guy like he had like a warthog, and the warthog was like flying in the sky.
What?
It was like just like zooming around in the sky, and it looked how my stuff. I grabbed camo. I'm sneaky. One on dummy.
Our teammate's not playing also.
Oh, but
Okay.
We can
yeah,
still win this.
that's what
Yes,
I
I
thought
have
was
shots.
happening. I was like, no way, dude. Generic is
Oh,
pooping on
Shots.
y'all.
That was like a free triple from Haley.
You pooping.
We do poop around here.
Who is that up there? You
They're
want to
right
give me
here.
that? You can throw me that ball if you want. Oh wait.
You want it?
Yeah. Look, see, I'm helping. They're a nest. Oh no, there's an aid right
I
He
there.
can
hear you.
dropped.
I'm coming. I'm shooting the nest.
Yeah, we got me. Nice.
I got him.
I will jump to my death right now.
I think we're good. There's one more. Our Cuts. Cuts is dead.
Oh, a body just fell by me.
Oh no, he's just one in front of me.
That's unfortunate.
Where's everybody spawning at? Where do you think they're
They're
spawning?
on dummies. I just
Yep.
spawned out by A.
Oh, there's
one
they're
on
on
bottom tower.
B.
I want to
B.
just
They
toss it off
killed
if
me
you
on
can.
B. I died. I was too close
Okay.
underneath. I should have. They're tossing it out. Nope.
That's all right.
He's being psycho.
Translocator available.
I'm pushing this A dude.
Me too. They're baiting.
I am right behind you.
Coming with you
Hello,
guys.
stinky guy.
A's weak.
Nice. And in rat tunnel is the last one.
Nice.
Let's go.
I am back me now.
Our teammates playing again.
Oh, and he's in
Yeah.
That's
nest.
this one.
I'm here. Nice.
Camo soon.
Very comms. I'm over here screaming, barking, hoping
Been
that
told that.
hoping I make it out alive.
People are like, your comms
Oh, I
are
heard him. Where's he
relaxing.
at?
Not very hype. I'm so sorry. In
When
rat tunnel.
I play with Sar, it's funny she doesn't swear. Haha.
Oh,
So she'll be like, "Fudge nugget."
that's cute. I'm actually really proud of myself today that only
They're
one
3 down.
slipped.
S7 sniper available.
I
There's
grabbed
more
ball.
around here.
Oddball obtained.
Oh, our teammate just died out here.
On.
Hiding back here.
Oh, rat tunnel now.
Rat tunnel is dead. There's one pushing
Nice.
bags with snipe. He's by screens.
There's one over there.
And big door, there's one. Oh, nice round.
Nice,
Let's
we
go.
did it. Let's go.
Who needs a fourth?
Exactly.
He came back.
He did come back.
Victory imminent.
And he didn't kill me off the jump.
Yeah, what was that? That was so silly. I wonder if he was just excited, maybe. Maybe it was like a love
I
tap.
don't
Sometimes
know.
when I get excited about someone that I know that I like, they end up in my lobby, I punch them. But it's not like I don't kill them, but I just do it because I'm like, I love you. Like,
He gave me a double love tap thing.
yeah, he
Ammo?
definitely killed you. I am throwing this ball
Going up
back
that way?
here.
Way cool skull thing obtained.
They're pushing me from big door by B. I just dropped
Hear
down this way.
that.
Hold on.
I got one of them. There's one on your window.
Oh, I tried to run. I don't know what I was doing. It made sense in my
Oh,
head.
dummies. Dead. Nest. Oh, he might be mud actually. He is. Should be more coming from B and Nest.
Yeah, all over mud.
I'm gonna repulse him.
2 of them.
That's like my token.
One more in your mud.
Did he not fall off?
I see him.
He survived
Got
by
him.
repulse? That's crazy.
They're still coming from Nest side.
They are still coming from Nest side.
I'm gonna
I'm
push him
nading
up
it.
by
And
sandbags.
he's in Nest.
There's one
down.
right outside of Nest again. Nice.
There's one more right now at sandbags. There you go.
Got him.
Nice. One just, they spawned at camo spawn.
I'm pushing out that way right now.
There's 2 here, at least 3. They're all pushing this way.
Yeah, I died. Going cuts.
Yeah, also top mid. I should get cuts.
Oh,
Top mid, and they're gonna be dummies.
Yeah, there's top mid and cuts right now.
Teammate is gonna play it. Yeah.
Sandbags. I just spawned right in front of him.
Sandbags.
He's at pillars now. He's like bouncing around sandbag
Pillars is one.
Yep.
I got him. There's another one.
Nice. Brat
Got
tunnel
3.
pillars. Nice, nice. One more pillars.
3 off him. Nice. Let's go. He didn't get it off.
Bottom mid. 10. Might be coming from dummies still. Maybe crossing C plat here.
I'm running over.
Yeah,
towards
they are.
dummy. Yep, they're on dummies. I'm behind them. Got one. One on nest. Nice.
Nice.
Big door.
They should split with A.
Nah, that's our game. Whee!
Let's go.
Let's go. Awesome. Well, I do have to say thank you both so much for coming through and like talking and like being willing to talk and stuff, especially because like I'm just starting out with this, so it's still all just like a dream, you know? So I really appreciate that you both took your time to like spend some time with me, get some games in, and like just kind of like vibe it out and talk a little bit. I want this to keep growing, so I really appreciate it. And anything that I can do that can get any sort of awareness to like your tournaments or anything like that, please send them my way. I would love it if maybe when you guys do tournaments, I said do, but when I do tournaments or you do tournaments, if you send me the flyer and I'll put it up like in the middle of my like the podcast and stuff like that too, so that way we can at least get some more eyes and promotion on it, and try to get as many women as we can involved.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say thank you again. So again, chat, if you guys do the command guests, then you'll see that we have JENERIC and we have VERONICKUH on the show right now. Both really big. Who's running doo-doo tourneys? Might be Stinky. It's me. No, but they're both really big in the women's scene. So they were my guests for this evening. So yeah, do you guys have anything else that you want anybody to know about you or anything? Any last remarks, I should say, that you think would be interesting or anything that you want to share with everybody?
I do want to say thank you to you for inviting us onto the show.
Yeah,
You're
thank
doing
you.
some really great things. Your content is awesome.
Thank you so much. I
I
appreciate
know you're
that.
going to continue to grow. I'm a big fan, so
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how much you're going to keep going and how much you're going to keep improving and how much you're going to do. It's really exciting to see people be successful,
Thank
and I know
you.
you're going to continue to be.
Thank
So,
you. I appreciate
thank
that
you.
so much. I owe a lot of it to you guys. You have made me feel comfortable in this space, you know, and if there wasn't other women I think that I could look up to in this space, I probably wouldn't be as passionate about it or feel like it was possible. So that's like a huge thing, like a huge thank you to both of you too. So I really
Thank you.
appreciate
thank you.
that. So
There is always a place for you, always a home for you.
thank you so
Yep.
much. Thank you. So yeah, you guys, that's ladies' night for the night. So I hope you all enjoyed the show, and I hope that if you guys like the show, you guys can follow me on YouTube. I will post this in full on YouTube, and we'll go to this screen really quick, but I will post the full thing on YouTube. And if you guys like the show, be sure to tune in next week. I will have 2 more guests that I will be announcing probably on Monday for next week, which is phenomenal. But that about does it for me today. So please make sure that you guys check out Women of Halo on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and see them on Twitter as well there. I'll be reposting a lot of them. The Hydra Gaming Tournament is coming up, so if you're a woman and you want to play in that, it's a free draft tourney. Sign up. You get to play. You play with random people. You don't have to worry about getting your feelings hurt, getting picked last, so it's great. Everybody can play. Everybody can have fun. So I hope to see all of you with that, and that is about all that I have. So thank you guys all for Ladies' Night, and I will see you next week. Bye.